A very good evening, all of you. Welcome to our first live session of this week. So, 8th week, I reckon, since we started our first live session, case-based discussion. So, March 1st, today, surprisingly, there was an update regarding the exam day. It was a surprise because the past 1 week there was no information on the same, and everyone, especially those who are preparing for NEET MDS 2022, have been eagerly waiting for the exam day. And finally, today, that is on March 1st, 2022, they have officially released a notification regarding the exam date. So, as you all know, NEET MDS 2022 has been scheduled on May 2nd, 2022, almost 1 week prior your INI-CET July session. So this time, as you will be preparing for NEET MDS, or some of you might be planning for INI-CET, since both the exams are in and around the same time, so your preparation will be helpful for both the formats. So when you're preparing, do keep that in mind. And also, for the past several months, it's been very challenging for many of you on all fronts. Not just about pandemic, but the delay and repeated postponement of the entrance exam. So it's not really easy trying to be in a competitive area, and facing these kind of circumstances is a kind of extraordinary situation which you all have been put in, unfortunately. So anyways, we let's sincerely hope that this will be the final confirmed date for NEET MDS 2022, and let's hope that it won't get postponed or delayed any further. So, in fact, couple of days prior, in one of our recorded videos where I've used whiteboard, we predicted that the exam could be mostly in the month of May, and luckily, that was the case. So, assuming that the exam is going to be in May, we have given you some tentative plan on monthly as well as daily schedule. So the response has been overwhelming, and today we have this news on exam day confirming that the exam is going to be on May 2nd. So all of you have 2 solid months. Remember, 2 solid months. That is 61 days or 60 plus days, March as well as April. And if you can at least allot a couple of hours every day, you will be allotting tens and tens of hours, in fact, hundreds of hours towards preparation, at least a couple of hours per day. That would make a huge difference in terms of enhancing the quality of your preparation. You have 2 months time, whether you're planning a revision, whether you're planning your preparation for the first time towards NEET MDS, especially those who started the preparation now because of the internship delay. This is an amazing opportunity. In fact, you should be so positive and so optimistic that even if you have 1 day, only 1 day, let's suppose the after tomorrow is entrance exam, even if you have 1 day, you should be so optimistic that your mind or you feel like you can make use of at least the available time to enhance the quality of your preparation by at least 0.01%. So if you are that optimistic, and of course, anything that you touch, anything that you wish to fulfill, you will definitely accomplish it without any doubt. So 2 months time is plenty of time. So these 2 months time, are you going to experience panic attacks, just like some of you are mentioning in the live comments, or are you going to make maximum use of it? So you all have a choice. We all do have a choice. I'm sure you'll make the right choice, keeping your interest in mind. And ultimately, do remember, whether you have 2 months, whether you have 1 month, or even if you have just 1 day, you should be so optimistic that whatever best you can do, if you focus on that, ultimately you will have the best result possible, given the situation you are in. Right? So, anyways, I'm glad that the exam date has been finally announced and they've confirmed the same. Let's hope sincerely hope that it won't get further delayed or postponed. And consider this as positive news, good news, and restart your preparation with renewed enthusiasm, right? I know it's very challenging to maintain that consistency. The exam is supposed to be in December, but it's all over. That's all in the past. Right now, what you do right now matters the most. And no matter how your preparation was in the past, it doesn't matter if you are not giving your best now. So 2 months time, ample amount. At the same time, when I say ample amount, it doesn't mean that you should be relaxing, take it for granted. Just try to make maximum use of each and every moment. Usually I say like couple of hours, like 3 to 4 hours or 4 to 5 hours. But now before the entrance, 2 months before the entrance, after seeing repeated postponements, I would say step on the gas, step on the pedal, accelerate and try to allot as much quality time as possible. Right? I'm not asking you to study for 24 hours a day or 20 hours a day. No, even if you study for 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, right? Make sure that you're giving your best and allotting maximum time in a given day towards preparation. I'm not going to repeat any of the things which I'm saying now again in the upcoming days. So let me conclude this general talk with this live session itself. 2 months time, ample enough. At the same time, do not take it for granted, right? And no matter what had happened in the past, whether it is postponement, whether it is personal challenges or professional challenges, all those things don't matter. And what actually matters is what you're doing right now. So I'm sure you will make a choice or you'll choose wisely, as I said, keeping your interests in mind. And for any further queries or assistance or guidance, feel free to get back to mail at howtobedentist@gmail.com 24/7. Also, now we're there for you. We're there with you in this entire journey. Even I've been really looking forward to the entrance exam date. I've been going through various phases personally because of these consequences. I know how disturbing it can be. I can literally feel how you must be, perceiving all these changes. Even I'm getting very much affected, but I'm trying to hold on. And I'm telling myself that this is just temporary. And even this too shall pass. So today is the best starting point in terms of hearing about that entrance exam date. And what we will do from our side is, in fact, one of you is saying like long time no see. As I said, we put live sessions on hold because exam has been postponed for 4 to 6 weeks. So we have been working on e-classes. So every week you can check our updates group. We have been posting 1-minute videos. Lion King stories are coming up. Lion King is very active. And right now he's taking some rest. He shot some video today. So he's taking some rest. So Lion King is coming up with a new syndrome story, right? He started with Bloom syndrome today, and he did exceptionally well. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this story. In fact, Lion King's story on Bloom syndrome has already been updated in the classes or in medicine section. So you can check it out, registered students. And we have been working on e-classes. We have been working for registered students in the form of providing them with quality content, curriculum discussions, updating the test series, and most importantly, 1-minute videos. 1-minute videos where the objective is to provide information related to that particular topic as comprehensively as possible in 1 minute time, which is definitely a challenge. So I've been working on this different formats of videos, 1-minute videos, board lectures, whiteboard lectures. They're coming up with whiteboard lectures also, recorded lectures, and also Lion King is very, very enthusiastic. And after 1 year sleep, he woke up today and he said he wanted to do a video, and they're coming up with more syndrome stories, more interesting content in your classes. So simultaneously, the purpose of conducting this live session is inform you that we'll also plan live sessions, because no matter how or in what way we deliver content, live sessions are always unique. Live sessions give us this wonderful opportunity to interact in real time, isn't it? One moment. Sidra, thank you for the update. Sound is recording. Is that the situation for each and every one of you? My mic seems to be working fine. The sound is not clear. Okay. Hello, mic check 1 2 3. Am I audible? I mean, is that fine? I started using my earphone. Yeah, I'm taking. I'm taking. Okay, now it says the device is connected. I'll just wait for a few moments. One of you please confirm. Thumbs up or thumbs down. How is the audio? Yeah. The live sessions, yes, we do have several advantages, and this is one of the minor challenges. Okay, now it's okay. Fantastic. So, along with delivering content through various formats, including line sync stories, we'll also try conducting live sessions, YouTube live sessions especially, so that we can keep in touch with you, so that we can keep you motivated, and we'll try doing our level best from our side to meet the objectives of these live sessions, and most importantly, to make sure that we're enjoying the process of learning. So every Tuesday to Friday, right, 9:30 p.m. onward, for at least 30 to 40 minutes, we'll have live interaction. We'll discuss subject coupled with general discussion. So mostly 70 to 80% will incorporate subject discussion. It can be case based. Previously, we focused on case based. We also had some image based discussion. Along with that, we'll also start incorporating match the following, including fill in the blank, assertion and reason types of questions. So different format of questions, we'll try to pose them, and we'll try to make things even more interesting. And in the process, we'll cover basics as well as clinical subjects. And if you need any specific assistance or you need any specific topic, feel free to contact us through mail. Provide us with the topic list or topic name so that we can focus on that in the upcoming live session. So along with that, your feedback on live sessions is always welcome. And as I keep on saying, if you have any queries, you need any assistance, feel free to contact us through mail 24/7. And yes, now it's fine. I'm glad to hear that. So I hope it's clear. I hope whatever I said, you could connect to it. And before I conclude, all I wanted to highlight is this. Whatever has happened in the past has happened, but now you have another chance. You can consider this as second chance, third chance, or fourth chance, given the number of times the exam is being postponed. At least consider this as your final chance to get things right. And no matter how your preparation was in the past, all that matters is, are you giving your best now? Just focus on that. Everything will fall in place. You'll have our guidance. We have launched new courses with new schedule, crash course, special batch, also Mission 12 batch towards 2023 NEET MDS. You can contact us through mail 24/7. We'll provide you guidance to the best of our ability, right? And as I keep on reminding, as we still have extended amount of time, this still remains valid, the preparation mantra. So it's all about working hard, working consistently, and most importantly, believing in yourself. So please keep these three factors in mind. And as I said, we're coming up with new format videos, including 1-minute videos, which we have been uploading for the past few weeks, Lion King syndrome stories, also whiteboard lectures, general videos, whatnot. So we're trying to, in fact, blow up our e-classes with more content in the coming days, only for your benefit. Along with that, we'll also plan these live sessions, homework sessions, assignment discussions, etc. Right? And ultimately, if we are not enjoying the process of learning, there is no point in doing it. And we'll make sure that we are enjoying the process. We'll make sure that we're providing you content in such a way that you're enjoying the process. So without much delay, I'll conclude this live session and I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. sharp, 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We'll go ahead with academic discussions as per the schedule. So every week, Tuesday to Friday, 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, we'll come up with a live session, a live subject discussion, right? Wish you all the best. Love you all. And before I conclude, let me just go through your comments and then we'll say good night. Ratan, sir, you seem to be God after looking your background. Of course, yes. This is my planet. Yeah, of course, it's your planet as well, but I consider this as my planet. Hi, Sidra. Hi, Hrishikesh. Again, Hrishikesh is on a record-breaking spree. He's the first person, or he's the only person to comment first in all our live sessions for the past 6 to 8 weeks. Rishikesh, this is what consistency means. Sidra, hi Sidra, very good evening. Long time no see. Of course, you have been seeing me through recorded videos in YouTube live or YouTube videos, right? We have been very active on YouTube. Hi Swadina, very good evening. Hi Divash, a very good evening. Lakshmi, Shubhangi, hi, a very good evening. Hi Saurabh. Hi Monica, a very good evening. Hi Payal. In fact, I must tell you this, but it's been a long time no see. I haven't heard from any one of you through mail. A mail is the official means of communication, right? Long time no see. Sidra? Sidra says, sir, anxiety attacks are becoming irregular. What to do? I mean, you should try to address the root cause rather than trying to treat it in a symptomatic way. So why do you think you're having anxiety attacks, Sidra? Yes, sir, me too, having mini attacks. Lakshmi also is sharing your feelings. See, if I say that if you do well in this particular subject discussion or MCQ discussion, that I'm going to award you this particular memento. So, are you going to have panic attack or are you going to be excited? I think I made my point, right? So, when you have greater goals, when you have this larger picture, when you see yourself in a larger picture, then naturally you'll have a sense of excitement. Often we get confused between that sense of excitement and we assume that it could be a negative feeling. It could be a panic attack.
But just ask yourself, is it a panic attack, or is it a mini panic attack, or is it a kind of excitement which is coming out of enthusiasm? I think you are the best person to answer that question. Okay. So there was some issue with audio, and I'm glad now it's doing good. Hadi, you want to pray for the world peace? Of course, yes. I think that's one of the most relevant things we can do nowadays. War is never a solution. If we go for a war, it's like I poke your eyes, you poke my eyes, and we both turn blind ultimately. War is never a solution, and of course, yes, let's pray for the world peace. And most importantly, let's pray for peace of mind, peace of our own mind. Because we constitute the world ultimately, right? What is world to us, at least to us, is where we live along with other life forms. World peace, if we are at peace, I'm sure world will be at peace without any doubt. I mean, I have never seen animals fighting or waging war with nuclear weapons. I've only seen human animals doing that. So peace of mind is something which we can pray for ourselves, which will ultimately reflect in peace of world. Hi, health talk. Shita. I mean, it's very difficult to pronounce. Hishita. So, what's your secret of consistency? My secret? Let it be a secret. Why do you want to know about my secret, Hishita? Monica, yes, I'm on Twitter. Because some of you were mentioning about Twitter war. I wanted to see what the Twitter war is. It seems pretty easy to do a Twitter war. All you need to do is, spread that hashtag, right? You need to just post or tweet that hashtag, and then it keeps going retweeted. Is that so? It seems pretty easy. I mean, war is never so easy, right? But Twitter war seems to be very easy comparatively. Thank you, Monica. Thank you. So she tells there is no secret as such. It's all about following your passion. It's as simple as that. It's no secret. It's all out there. Just follow your passion. There are times where you feel or you experience various challenges, but ultimately, if you're following your passion, I can give you a simple clinical feature as I keep on reminding to my students. If you're sleeping with a sense of satisfaction, and if you're waking up with a sense of excitement regarding doing or accomplishing certain things, like for suppose you're preparing, you wake up early in the morning because you have that sense of excitement that you have a lot to learn, you have many exciting things to learn. And once you sleep or before you sleep, you have the sense of satisfaction that you have learned something which is in line with your passion. You found it very interesting. You're passionate about what you're doing. So keep these two clinical features in mind. Waking up with a sense of excitement, sleeping with a sense of satisfaction. These are clinical features of you following your passion. If that's the case, consistency comes naturally, right? And also we have another secret or open secret, rather we can say, which is nothing but habit. If you find something which you are really passionate about, and if you can convert that into a sort of habit through 21-day challenge, as we did previously in our YouTube live, once you habituate yourself to a certain task which is in line with your passion, then of course consistency comes naturally. The best example, as you all know, brushing the teeth. Maybe during our childhood time, we were excited about the taste of toothpaste. Maybe we were excited by the very idea of brushing our teeth because our mothers told us that it would remove all the germs. And then once we were habituated, we no longer have that objective in mind. All that we do is the first thing we do, or the second thing we do after waking up is brush our teeth. So there you find consistency, right? It's through habituation. So following your passion, forming right habits which are in line with your passion, these are all open secrets. But the real challenge here is to follow them, or at least to probe yourself in that direction. Unfortunately, majority of us never even think along the line like, what's my passion? What am I actually interested in? Passion is not something which you find it somewhere. Passion is something which you cultivate through your experience, through your perception, through your experiences. It needs a bit of consciousness to do all of this, right? So just follow your passion, automatically consistency flows without any doubt. And I'm glad you asked me this question, Ishita. So it's convenient for me to pronounce it that way, even though if it is wrong. So it's Twitter storm. Okay, I thought it was Twitter war because I remember reading it somewhere that there was Twitter war. So whatever, Twitter storm, Twitter war. So next time if there is some war or storm, I would eagerly participate in it. Hi Sunaina, very good evening. Okay guys, so I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and let's make learning process even more fun, enjoyable, and exuberant. Good night. Take care.